Yo, what up? What's going on? What's going on, good people? Peace and love. Happy Monday. Happy September. Holy cow. Happy September 1st. It is a new month. We are moving into a whole new season soon. New beginning, school going back. A lot of stuff is going I can't even talk. A lot of stuff is going on. People are going back home from their summer vacations, internships, a lot of things are happening, man. The weather is shifting. We're going back into that fall space, baby. Back to school. Children go back to school Thursday. Thursday to go back to school. Yeah, a couple of days. And the youth here in New York City and a couple of other places are back in school. Some young people are already back in school in Philly and other cities and states, man. It's a beautiful town. Like I think one of my elders used to say, it's always a beautiful town, all right? Because you're alive, whether it's cold, hot, mild, right? Raining, snowing, sleet, sun is beaming, regardless of what's happening. On the beach, in the woods, as long as you're alive. And if you can have that perspective, right, that as long as I'm alive, life is beautiful. Yes, it can be challenging. It doesn't mean that it's perfect, but it's beautiful. Yes, challenging. Yes, there's obstacles. Yes, there are days when you may feel like giving up, days when you may feel like quitting, days when it's like, this is too much. But at the end of it, in between all of that, the fact that you could think that this is too much, that's a sign that life is beautiful. You can feel, you know what you want, you know what you don't want, you know that this is overwhelming. That's a sign of being alive, right? That's a sign of being alive. And so as long as you're alive, you got to give thanks. Be thankful for this life. You only get one like this. Life, when you leave this body, will continue. But this human experience with this consciousness, right? Because even if you say, yo, past life, yes, different body though. Different body, right? So the same consciousness, different body. It's different. This one is only one time. It's only happening once like this. In this way, this incarnation, at this time, you only get one. And it is what it is. It is what you make it. It doesn't have to be what it was, right? You can change it. That's the beauty of life, is that and this is why I want to study the brain, right? Understanding the neuroplasticity, right? Like understanding how like you can shift and mold and change things, change your brain, change your experience, right? Like you can take something that happened that was painful and you can use it to become powerful, right? Alchemy, transmutation, right? You have that power. We have that power. KJ, what's going on? Eddie Kruger, what's going on? Peace and love. Happy Monday, gentlemen. Happy Monday. Peace and love. Listen, let's hit the share button. My bad. I like going on rants sometime and just chatting it up with the people them. You know what I mean? Happy Labor Day. Happy West Indian Day. The West Indian Day Parade. It's going down. Oh, it's going down. Oh, it's going down. Going down. Going down. It's going down. Hold on. They got something. Chill. They got the hold on. Where is it? Where is it? The clapping is going down. Laughing at me with a sound effect. It booed my accent. My Caribbean accent. I am Jamaican, man. But I really am though. Right? Like I really am like second generation American. My mom was first. My grandfather was from the island of Jamaica. Jamaica. I'm a little crazy, but y'all feel good, man. It's been a great morning. I had a great weekend. Great start to the month, great end to the month, great start to the month. Beautiful thing. Got a lot of things to handle, a lot of things to take care of, but I'm super excited. We can get the show started, man. Once again, I'm your boy, your host, LaShawn Sugar Ray Marston. You are tuned into SRDaily episode 444. Kicking off week 90 on this Monday, September 1st, 2025. It is a beautiful day outside. The sun is shining. It is clear blue skies. I think I ain't see no clouds, right? Can't see no clouds from here, but yeah, it's a beautiful day, man. It's a beautiful day. Got some plans for the day. I'm going to hang out with some youth, my nephews for a bit. Fiance, that's to be a great time. But let's get the show started, guys. Kicking off week 90, man. Episode 444. That's a long time, yo, to be doing the show. 90 weeks, 444 episodes. That's closer and closer and closer to 450, which is class next week, and then class halfway to 500. Yo, it's been an epic journey, guys, and I appreciate you. But let's get the show started. Start with our first segment of the day. Today's first segment is a quote of the day. Today's quote is something that I pretty much spoke about yesterday on Sunday Light, the show that we do Sunday mornings, 8 a.m. This is the quote: each generation reaps what the former generation has sown. That is from a dear friend of mine, Leilani Mabry, educator from Queensbridge, right? Super dope sister, super powerful, really cares about the young people in her career, right? In her community, young people in her family. Said something so profound. I interviewed her years ago, sitting outside at the bus stop, and she said this, and it blew my mind, right? Once again, the quote is, each generation reaps what the former generation has sown. I think we were talking about education and what the children of the day needed. This is about 13, 14, 15 years ago, maybe, right? It's like when I first got into video production, and I was just walking up on everybody, asking them for interviews, right? All my friends in the hood, outside of the hood, I would just have my camera all the time. And she said this, and it stuck with me, right? I don't remember the details of the conversation. I think the videos on my old YouTube channel, again, which I haven't used in damn near a decade. So profound, because it's facts. People have a problem with the young people, right? And I guess that's every generation, right? People of today have a problem with the youth. The youth are this, they're out of hand, they're out of control, they're disrespectful, right? They're reckless, right? They don't care about themselves, they don't care about their neighborhood, they're disrespectful to their parents, right? Each generation reaps what the former generation has sown. If the young people, because they're products of something, who are they products of? And it's not just their families, no, right? So you can't just say their parents, because no, it's a lot of young people. And it's young people who got different dynamics, right? Some both parents, some no parents. Some parents are working and kind of respectful, and they still get into some stuff and still have a certain way about them, right? So like, it's not just their families, it's a combination of family, society, education, right? Family, society, education, and then you add, right, with society, you go into food, you go into music, you go into media, it's a lot, right? But like, it's not their responsibility to weed out the music. No, it's the responsibility of the generation before them, their parents, right? Their parents, right? And it's not just, when I say their parents, I don't mean just their biological parents, their parents' generation, their parents' age. Who are their parents' friends? Who are their parents' teachers? Who are their parents' co-workers, right? Who are going into the neighborhood that their parents were from and speaking life and speaking love and speaking upliftment and empowerment? Who's doing that? Or did you just sit by and watch and talk and complain? And that's what happens, right? So each generation reaps what the former generation has sown. As they say, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing. If you ain't gonna help the young people, don't criticize the young people, right? If you ain't lifting them up, don't put them down. You see? Like, don't do that. So when she said that again, I think it stuck because it struck a chord. Because as someone who was once a youth, like, and I remember that I was a young person. A lot of elders, a lot of adults, period, they forget that they were once youth, and that they once did things that may have been a little disrespectful, that may have been a little out of line, out of bounds, right? Like for their family, for their community, for their job, for their school, as a young person, whether boy or girl, maybe dressed the way they shouldn't have dressed, a little inappropriately, maybe have used some inappropriate language. People forget. And so things intensify. And so like, young people are supposed to get worse in a way, right? If they're not getting better, if we're not helping them be better, they're going to get worse. It's one or the other. What are we showing them? What are we showing them? You're complaining about the young people, point the finger and look in the mirror and say, what did I do? Or what did I didn't do? Understand, because it's not always what you do that's causes the problem. It's what you don't do. You don't engage, right? You don't uplift. You don't empower. You don't pull a young person to the side. You know how many freaking adults in like my age and older complain about young people, right? Talk about the young person as they walk by, but never ever grab them to the side and say, hey, what's going on, man? Listen, how you doing? Like, they never introduce themselves, right? If they don't know them, if they do know them, they never address them about the issue that they have with them, right? Hey, listen, young brother, pull your pants up, man. I don't like, and then even that, like, stop judging, right? I get it. You don't want to see the pants down. I told somebody, if you want them to pull their pants up, don't focus on the pants. Help them lift up their mind. Once you realize you're a king, you start to carry yourself a little differently. Once you realize you are of royal bloodline, and once you realize your purpose, you start to carry yourself a little bit differently. And so you could be the dead horse. You need to pull your pants up, and they may do it in front of you, but then it sags again. Now you're saying it every time, and now you sound like a broken record. Now they tired of hearing your shit. You say this every time, yo. Like, leave me alone, right? So like, each generation reaps what the former generation has sown. What seeds have you sown? That was the topic yesterday. You reap what you sow. What seeds have you sown? What seeds are we sowing now in our children and our nephews and our nieces and our children's friends, right? Like, we live in a world where you cannot just care about your children. You have to care about who they're hanging with, who are their friends, who are their peers, and pour into them as well. And I get it. Life is heavy. Life is a lot. We got to figure it out. That's why we need each other, community, because every person can't do all things. No one person can do all of the things, but together as a village, as a community, right? Like, I may not be able to pour into my children and their friends all the time, but I can pour into these people's children. I can pour into those children, right? And then those children, those adults can pour into those children, and then that's how we get a cycle. And that's how things go around. Yo, Dr. Jam, what's going on, my brother? What's going on? Peace and love. He said a lot of people forget who they was. That's why they judge. Absolutely, absolutely. But guys, we're going to move right along to our second segment of the day. Yo, Venus, what's going on, sister? Peace and love. Peace and love. Thank you for tuning in. Shaka, what's going on, my brother? Oh, man, peace and love. Peace and love. Funky Chow, what's going on? I didn't even see all you guys here in the chat. Thank you guys for tuning in. Mona Love, what's going on, baby girl? We are going to keep the show going, guys. We're going to move right along to our second segment of the day. Always our second segment, that's our need to know news of the day. And today's news is, listen, guys, this weekend was exactly what I needed. I got goosebumps. Saturday's vegan potluck in Queensbridge was beautiful. It was perfect. It was exactly what it was supposed to be. Shout out to Game Station. Shout out to my fiance. Shout out to my aunt. Shout out to my mama, the ladies of my life who cooked, right? Made food, brought food, man. We had rasta. We had like 2-3 different pastas. We had a salad. We had, man, it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. Beverages, food. We had games. Shout out to Game Station coming through with the video games and the bouncy house and the air hockey for the young people. That was incredible. That was freaking, it was everything. It was literally everything. It was supposed to be my little cousins, my nephews, they playing, and young people. Like, one thing I love about doing things like this, right, doing things like that, is the young people, how they interact with each other, especially when they don't know each other, right? How they just go up and they just start chatting, they just start playing, and it's just like they best friends. I love that about young people, right? My cousins, my nephews, right? A couple of other young people from my block, they just in the bouncy house bouncing around, chatting with each other. They just playing the video games with each other, right? Like, they don't know each other. They just met each other, right? They just met, and that's a beautiful thing. I really love that. Some people who are not vegan came over and tried some of the vegan food. They enjoyed it. All right. So yeah, it was a really beautiful time. Yesterday, last day cooked food. I got what I wanted. I got my freaking vegan chicken sandwich, fried some oyster mushrooms, freaking used it. It was incredible. It was incredible. Had the freaking white Italian bread with the mayo and the honey mustard, right? Ketchup. It's freaking incredible. Babe made some freaking fucking sweet potato. Baked sweet potato was absolutely scrumptious. Right, went to a party in Jersey. The weekend was exactly what I needed. And so today we begin. Today is day one of a 6-month quest. Guys, we are going on a 6-month quest. Fruit reset, 6-month fruit reset as part of my quest to become the healthiest person on earth. I mentioned it here before. I wrote an article about it. I don't know if you guys seen it. I'm going to republish it. Well, not republish it, but repost it. It's published on my website. I got a real life goal of being the healthiest person on planet Earth. That is my real goal. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and socially. The 5 pillars of health. I got goals to tackle all of them and be at the top of the class. And yeah, my fiance and I, we're going on this journey. 6 months, fruit, nuts, seeds, herbs. That's it. No cooked food, no veggie salads, right? Like fruits, nuts, seeds, herbs, herbal teas. That's it. 6 months. I'm super excited. I've never, and I say this humbly, I've never focused on the same thing for 6 months straight. I've done great things over 6 months, right? Like but 6 months straight, like same diet, same, never. So I woke up, right? So like I woke up my whole life. So like, yeah, but like intentionally saying, all right, I'm doing this, I'm not doing this. And in those 6 months is exercise, right? It's journaling, it's reading, right? It's so many different nuances, right? We got some businesses that we need to get up and going, some businesses that we got launched that we need to boom tighten up on. I got a lot to do in these next 6 months, and I'm like, let's get it done, right? Let's get it done. For me, part of it is maximizing my time, right? Maximizing my time. Cooking takes time to prepare. Making salads takes time to prepare. So fruit, right? Like clearly, you make a fruit salad, you want to cut some fruit up. It may take a little bit of time, right? But it's not going to take as much time as cooking, right? It's not taking as much time as cooking. It's not taking as much time as cutting up a bunch of veggies, right? It's time to maximize my time, right? So we're not going to no cooked food. We're not going to smoke no weed, right? We're going to be clear-headed, right? We're not going to do no shrooms. We're going to be clear-headed. We're going to be clear-headed. And I'm super excited. I'm super excited for the day-to-day journey, right, of me and my fiance supporting each other, freaking pushing each other, lifting each other up, guiding each other, right? In the day-to-day, like the research that comes with that, the documentation that's going to come with that. We're going to document the hell out of this audio, video, written, right? Photos, right? We're going to document weight. We're going to document this shit crazy, right? I'm excited. I'm excited for the day-to-day, and I'm excited to see what manifests, right? We got some goals that we need to manifest, that we're going to manifest. And so, yeah, really excited. So today's 6 months, man. Today's 6 months. Today we begin 6-month journey. And in that quest, right, and in this 6-month journey and quest, we invite you guys, right? We invite any one of you to take a 1 to 3 day fast, right? 1 to 3 day fruit feast. Do a 1 day, 2 day, 3 day fruit feast at least. If you can do 7 days, do 7 days. You can do 14 days, 21 days, do a 7-day reset, fruit reset. Eat just fruits for 7 days. Just fruits for 3 days. Just fruit for 1 day, right? Just do just fruit for 1 day. Join us and document. Document how you feel. Document your bathroom usage, right? Document like all of the things, right? But we're gonna come up with a blueprint and we're gonna give it to you guys, all right? So yeah. That's the news of the day, baby. That's the news of the day. Cooked food, no more 6 months. I've never gone 6 months without eating cooked food. Never. I'm freaking excited. The best I've ever felt in my life, 31-day watermelon fast, 40-day coconut water fast, and 30-day water fast. Those are the 3. And then after the 40-day coconut water fast, the 77 days of fruits, nuts, and seeds, right? That's really the best because I was eating and I was able to like work out, right, like extensively. My energy was up and I was eating, but I was maintaining my weight, right? I was getting cut. That's the best I've ever felt. And so we're gonna get back there. That was 77 days. We about to do this shit for 180 days at least. Because who's to say come March 1st, I even want cooked food again? I might not want cooked food no more. Like I might never go back to cooked food. I don't know. I don't know. I know that life happens in the craziest ways. 15 years ago, I was like, yo, when I'm like 60, I'll be a fruitarian. About 8 years ago, I was like, when I'm about 50, right? When I'm about 50, I seen it getting closer. And then even a year ago, I was like, when I'm late 40s, right? Because freaking earlier this year, I was like, when I'm late 40s, all right, I'll be a fruitarian because I want to spend the next 2 years, 3 years traveling the world, documenting all of the vegan stuff, right? Like I got the vegan adventure show. So I want to go all over the world and eat people's cooked vegan food, right? And document and host a show. I said that. That's what I wanted to do. That was just earlier. That was last year, earlier this year. But life happens fast. And you gotta, when God gives you that call, I told you guys last week, when God gives you that call, you got to pick up. And God is calling me right now to eat only fruits, nuts, and seeds. That's what God is calling me to do in my life right now and to lead people that way. My fiance, she's joining. I asked her before we did the watermelon fast. Why did you say yes? She said, because I trust your leadership. She said, because I trust your leadership. So why did you agree to do 31 days of watermelon? You never did anything like this. She said, because I trust your leadership. So we going. So her and I, me and her and me, right? We going. 6 months, fruits, nuts, seeds. Super excited. And we asking all of you to come join us at least for 1 day. At least for 1 day over the next 6 months, commit to just doing fruits. Yo, Hurricane Carter, what's going on, my brother? Peace and love. Peace and love. Peace and love. Thanks for tuning in. Family, we're going to move right along to our third segment of the day. Today's third segment. We got some more comments. Can't see. New comment. Amen. Day 1. When was this? When was what? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, when was? I don't know, brother. Pardon me. But let's move right along, guys, to the third segment of the day. Today's third segment, our tip of the day. Today's tip is to talk to people, man. Talk to people, talk to people, talk to people, even online. Talk to people. People are friends with each other. People accept friend requests on Facebook. People follow people on Instagram or followed by people on Instagram, and nobody talks to each other. Talk, comment, right? Yo, send a message in the inbox. Yo, what up? What's going on? Y'all like what you said there? Yo, that's a fly outfit, right? Like, say something, talk to people. And when you go out, especially in a supermarket, right? Talk to people. Smile. People look at you, say, hey, what's going on, right? Talk to people don't mean having freaking long, drawn-out conversations with everybody, but speak. Hey, what's going on? Good morning. Happy Saturday, right? Peace and love. Yo, dope, right? Like, freaking talk to people. I just dropped my sage. Talk to people. Like, seriously, you never know who you'll meet. You never know who you'll be able to help and who will be able to help you. You never know. You never know. And again, I don't know about you guys, but I know, like, I like meeting new people. I like new friends. I like getting to know new people, new stories, new perspectives, new dynamics, new opportunities, right? New opportunities, not just to receive, but to serve, right? New opportunities to serve. New opportunities to serve. Talk to people. Keep an open mind. Keep an open mind and an open heart, right? Don't put up walls. You put up walls because you want to, right, like protect your feelings. But the same walls you put up to protect your feelings are the same walls that keep the blessings out. The same walls you put up to protect your feelings are the same walls that keep the blessings out. Let's say it one more time. The same walls that you put up, that you construct around yourself to protect your feelings, to protect yourself, are the same exact walls that keep the blessings out. And then you end up wondering why. Put up the walls. You're not smiling when you're going outside, right? Like yesterday, right, at this party in Jersey, I'm sitting in the back. Brother comes up. We start chatting. He's a little bit older than me, but his name is my brother's middle name, right? His name is my brother's middle name. And his brother's name is my middle name, right? Like, did you hit, like, he's into fitness. He's into health, right? Pescatarian. He wants to get healthier, right? Like, I'm going on a 6-month fruit quest, right? We both were saying that, yo, last night was our last night smoking, right? Like, you never know who you'll meet. We exchanged contact, took a flick together, right? I messaged him today, and we got some stuff going on, right? Like, you never know. You never know. You never know. You never know. So talk to people, talk to people, talk to people. Keep an open heart. Keep an open mind. Don't mean mug people. Don't be shy, right? And I understand that some of it comes with the work you got to do on yourself. So do the work on yourself so that you can feel comfortable going out and talking to people, right? You can feel comfortable going out and speaking to people. Open up. Open yourself up. That's how the blessings are going to pour in. Being closed in, I get it. It seems like protection, but you're actually doing yourself and the people who you love a huge disservice. So open up your heart, open up your mind. Yo, Omar, what's going on, my brother? What's going on? Peace and love. Happy Monday. Happy Labor Day. And folks, let's move right along to our fourth and final segment of the day. Today's fourth segment. Sefu Sankofa, peace and love, my brother. Peace and love. Happy Monday. Fourth and final segment, our build of the day. Today's build. It's imperative that no matter what you are going through, regardless of what you are experiencing, you keep the ideal version of yourself in your life at the front of your mind. Who do you want to be? What do you want your life to be like? Who do you want to be? What do you want your life to be like? You must always be envisioning who you desire to become in the life you desire to have for yourself and your family. You must always, you got to, like they say, hold the line, hold the vision, especially when it's tough. Those are the challenges. Can you hold the vision? Can you see beyond what you are experiencing? That's real vision. When you can see it and it ain't even there yet. And when you can see it, not only is it not there, it seems like everything that you need to make it happen is not happening and everything's working against you. That's when you got to hold the vision, right? That's when you got to hold the vision. This is paramount. I love something Les Brown said. Les Brown said, instead of saying I'm having a bad day, say I'm having a character building day. Instead of saying I'm having a bad day, I'm having a character building day. This day is building my character. It is testing my vision, right? It is making me more patient, making me more compassionate, making me more understanding. Listen, I put a goal out yesterday, right? It was a last minute goal. Wanted to pay for this brain science course, neuroscience course, 12-week neuroscience course, $1,980. I'm like, I can't afford to pay for it right now myself. So I reached out, asking for help, right? Did not get a single bite, right? I mean, a few people said they would donate, but I was like, it's not even gonna be enough to cover it, so don't even worry about it, right? I pick it up another time. I didn't make the goal. Cool. It just happens, right? I put it out late, right? I didn't put the right energy. I didn't call people. I just text people. I didn't call because I had some other stuff going on, right? It was last minute, so I didn't want to put too much pressure on people. I'm like, you know what? It's not meant to be. It's okay. Not now, right? Not now doesn't mean not ever, right? The price goes up today. The price went up today, right? Like, another $1,200, but still worth it. So, like, we'll get there, right? We'll get there, and I'll start building from today, right? We're going to collect some funds, right? Start to GoFundMe and get there. We're going to get there, all right? It's not like it has to start now. And that's like, yeah, it's, yo, listen, keep your ideal version of yourself, no matter what. Like, I got to get back to that. Because things are going to happen, right? Like, I could put the goal out, not accomplish anything, right? Or not accomplish the goal, and be like, oh man, this ain't meant. And then you start down talking your community, you start talking bad, you start putting out bad energy. No, that doesn't help. Listen, okay, that didn't work. Keep going. Ideal version of yourself in the life that you want in the front of your mind. Cool, that didn't work. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I see myself fully. I got to write it on my board today. Dr. Sugar Ray. All right, Dr. LaShawn Sugar Ray Marston. I see it clear as day. Right, I put out the other day, put it out today again. This 12-week course is part of the step as I move to going back to school, right, to pursue my ND, naturopathic doctor. That's what I want to be. That's what I want to do with the rest of my life. I'm going to be a naturopathic doctor. I want to heal people at the highest level possible, right? I want to lead research teams, right? So I'm pursuing my ND and I'm pursuing my PhD. I'm 41. Why not? Right? I do it like even if it takes 10, 15 years. I'm 55. I'm 51, 55 years old. Lit. Doctor, I got another 40 years left of my life. Right? As a doctor, traveling the world, healing people, building freaking wellness centers. Come on, like that's what I want for myself. That's what I'm doing with myself. And so, like, I've lived long enough and I've experienced enough life to know that not to let the small, minute inconveniences or letdowns deter you from the big goal. The big goal is naturopathic doctor. The big goal is PhD. The big goal is Dr. Sugar Ray. So me putting a goal out yesterday, asking for $1,900 from folks so I can go to take this class, and it doesn't happen. It's like, okay, cool. That's a small step. I'm not letting it determine from my goal. We're going to figure it out. My people's asking me, are you still fundraising for it? Absolutely. Absolutely. It's just a little higher now. It's $3,150. So we got a little more time, right? We get it in the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Cool. We're going to start the class, right? So, like, and I'm proud of myself for reaching this point because I wasn't always like this. It takes work and takes practice and it takes effort to get to a point where things happen. You don't let it throw you off, right? Things happen that are uncomfortable. Things happen that you don't like. Things happen that are unfortunate, seemingly. You don't let it throw you off. You feel it. You feel its impact, right? And even if it does knock you down, you get back up. All right, there's levels to this shit. But, like, that's the build of the day, guys. That's the build of the day. It is absolutely imperative that regardless of what you're going through, you keep the ideal version of yourself in your life at the front of your mind. You must always be envisioning who you desire to be in the life you desire to have for yourself and your family. As Les Brown said, instead of saying I'm having a bad day, say I'm having a character building day. And it's that simple, yo. Right? It's not easy. It's not always easy. Not always easy. But it's that simple. Right? It's that simple. And that's why you need community, people to remind you, listen, you're having a tough time. I get it. But, like, who are you? Who are you? Who do you want to be? Who do you see yourself in 5 years, in 10 years? I told my son yesterday in text message, right? He's going for a walk. So what do you think about? I ain't thinking about much. Cool. That's not a problem. But always be thinking about, right? Like, clearly, like, you can clear your head and let yourself, right? But, like, always keep in the front of your mind who you want to be, your future, whether that's your immediate future today, right? Next few hours, tomorrow, the week, the month, distant future, 6 months, a year, 5 years. How do you want your life to be? What seeds do you want to what harvest do you want to reap? What harvest do you want to reap? That's going to determine what seeds you need to plant now. Plant the seeds. Plant the seeds for the harvest that you intend to reap when it's time. And this is harvest season. This is harvest season. We said it yesterday. So plant good seeds. Please plant good seeds. Plant good seeds. Plant good seeds. Plant seeds. And don't just plant the seeds. Nurture the seeds. Adequate water, adequate sunlight, adequate weeding, get the weeds out of there, right? Move the stuff, make sure it's clear, make sure it has proper space to grow, to break through. There's nothing destroying it, nothing deterring its growth, its progress, right? And with that, guys, that's the show. Yo, Venus, what's going on, my sister? Peace and love. Master's degree, PhD. Let's go, Dr. V. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You on a journey, sister. You on a journey. You doing it. I miss you. I miss your son. We got to connect. I hope y'all all doing well. Your dad, give him my love. Give everybody my love and my blessings and all that good stuff. Guys, that is the show. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm your boy, your host, LaShawn Sugar Morrison. That's episode 444 of SR Daily. Episode 444 of SR Daily, kicking off week 90. Please do join us right back here tomorrow. Same time, same place, 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and Instagram Live. As always, be kind to yourself. No, sorry. As always, it ain't getting knocked down that's the problem. It's staying down. So get up. The power is in you. Let's go be great. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to each other. You are limitless. Peace.